Miles Garrett wants to play for a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, he came out today with a note to the Cleveland Browns asking for a trade. He no longer wants to be there. Cleveland Browns have come out and said that they are never going to trade him. So we'll see what happens with this. When we were listening to it earlier, Shefty said one thing that does make these players kind of happy is if you make him the highest paid player in the league, then they kind of forget about the Super Bowl and that. So I think that's the only thing that will have him change his mind if they just pay him out the ass and he makes a ton of money. So we'll see what happens with it, though.
Absolutely. If you remember earlier this year, he went out and said he does not want to be a part of any rebuild.
Right.
And right now, it currently looks like Cleveland is going right back into a rebuild.
Yeah, and he's trying to win now. The debacle that was Deshaun Watson has not helped their case or his case for winning a Super Bowl. He sees the writing on the wall there, and he sees it not changing, and he wants out. He wants out now. So
absolutely. And us being Raiders and Bears fans, we've seen something like this before. This is very similar to a Raider-Bear trade from years past.
Yeah,
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack. And what do we give up? 2 first-round picks?
2 first-round picks, a couple seconds, and a couple thirds. It was 6 picks that we ended up sending.
Yeah, so if you are going to go out and get Miles Garrett, you're going to have to give them a lot. But, if they are rebuilding, that might be a way to set off their rebuild with those extra picks coming up.
Absolutely. A couple differences in this is what Miles Garrett is 29 years old. Khalil Mack was 27. Khalil Mack did have 1 year left on his contract. Miles Garrett here has 2 years left of control under Cleveland.
Right. I feel like a new contract will come with a new team, probably 4 or 5 years. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. So it'll be interesting to see. We were talking earlier. I want him as a Bear. That would be awesome if you get someone in there, pass rush right away, pressure on the quarterbacks. But we think the best landing spot for him would be Washington because they've already proven themselves.
Washington Commanders are definitely a playoff-ready team. And to be honest, the one thing they were missing this year is probably a solid pass rush, and they probably would have been there.
Yeah, I mean, the solid pass rush helps every team no matter what. We're talking, if you can get pressure on the quarterback with your 4 defensive linemen and you don't have to send exotics or linebackers and safeties to get the pressure, then your defense is automatically going to play better and you can do more things with the defense. And Miles Garrett's someone that can come in there right away, get pressure. We already know that. So, I mean, let's get him to the Bears.
Absolutely. And Miles Garrett, great timing dropping this on Super Bowl week. I mean,
yeah, he's the talk of the day today.
Absolutely. So.